Hey, what's up, Sennin family? I'm back home. It is December 29th when I'm filming this, but I really don't know when I'll get another chance to sit down and talk about this last semester and kind of about the year. I looked at all the footage from the last week or so that I didn't really get to post and edit, but none of it really was that entertaining, to be honest. There's a lot of just me chilling at home, studying, getting ready for the finals that I had to take. That I'm sure none of y'all really care about my school. So I'll talk about kind of the future. I really don't have a plan for this. I found some footage of my fish tank, and so I decided to talk over it and just talk about 2024 as a recap, and to look into 2025 in the spring. So if y'all don't know me personally, I will be graduating in May 2025. So I really don't know what the future of Sennin is going to be after that, and I'll probably talk about it when that comes and when we get to that point. But Sennin started last year around 2024 or February, I guess, and it probably, well, I guess I wouldn't say it's one of the best decisions I made, but it was a good decision because I've really enjoyed looking back at my life and seeing the change that's occurred. And I would recommend and encourage people to take videos of themselves, and not just when they do stuff, but also when they don't do stuff, because that really is the most interesting part, the mundane. Nobody films the mundane, and I guess that's why it's called the mundane. So yeah, 2024 started Sennin. It started with my fish tank and just kind of me rock climbing. My entire rock climbing journey has been filmed, from going from like a V2 climber to a V6 climber, and hopefully I can get consistently get V6s this next semester. I don't really know. I'm around 200 pounds now, so I've dropped quite a bit of weight. So hopefully my strength to weight ratio is higher, and hopefully I can start filming more of me actually climbing as I gain more confidence in my ability. I really don't think it's that interesting for people to watch me climb like a V2, V3, just because most of the times the problems aren't incredibly hard, and maybe that's just me being biased because I climb V2, V3s pretty easily now. But yeah, I guess this is more of a discussion with y'all in my community of Sennins of what y'all would like to see me do. We started this last semester also doing interviews, and I posted every time we did an interview session, which was only 2 times, so it really wasn't that frequent. I would like to do that more and just get more out there, hopefully with my friends. I also felt like towards the end of the semester, because everybody was in the grind set, I really didn't get as much content with other people, and we started doing some more longer form content like the podcast and stuff. Um, yeah, I guess another thing I got to realize is that this is my channel, and the only way content is going to get pushed is through me pushing it, and nobody else is really going to encourage me to film or take videos of stuff. And I gotta do that for myself. So if there's any sort of content that y'all like to see that I haven't posted, there's a lot of video gaming that I do that I don't really post because I don't know, I don't screen record my video gaming. Um, yeah. Also, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna create a new intro video. We're gonna switch it off of the Phineas and Ferb. So if you guys have any other intros that you guys really like, then maybe we can um, maybe we can switch to that. I was thinking just off the top of my head, like maybe Fairly Odd Parents, maybe SpongeBob SquarePants, but I don't know. Send in POV. That doesn't sound as good as SpongeBob SquarePants. Um, yeah, I really didn't have a plan for what I was going to talk about, but I just like to look at the fish. At some point, the snail does move. Spoiler alert: the snail moves from that top right corner down to the bottom left, which is really interesting. How over time snails just move like that. I also do hope my fish tank is doing well. It's going to be about a month of them surviving on their own without me feeding them or anything. So hopefully they're doing well. Yeah, I guess a big thing too is killing Snow White or Abominable Snowman, Mr. White, the white angelfish. I didn't honestly mean to kill him. I took him out and put him in a jar, and he just died like within an hour. So that was kind of sad, even though I really didn't like him because he killed all the other fish of the previous tank. He still is a life and someone that I kind of had affection towards, even though it's like a love-hate relationship. But now my main piece is third state, the gourami. And I think I said I kind of wish I'd introduced another gourami before moving Snow White, but it is what it is. I really like the tank looking at it right now, just in the picture. I think it's a pretty good setup. Yeah, so I guess Sennin as a future. Sennin really is the goal, if you don't really know, is to capture my life and to show that being a college student and being nothing really that special. Oh, here's the snow moving. Being nothing really that special is entertaining, or is at least fun to watch. And I don't know if people that aren't in the videos, I guess I've had people say that, like Liver King, he used to watch the videos. He said he hasn't watched in a while. He said that just because he isn't in it, it's not as entertaining. And that's honestly understandable, because I'm sure if I wasn't in these videos, I wouldn't want to be editing for free and all this stuff, right? But I do enjoy looking at other people's way of life and honestly their philosophy towards life. Because if you are given multiple options, why wouldn't you want to look at all of them? Why would you decide to choose an option before viewing all the options? And I think that can be expanded to way of life, mentality towards life, and honestly anything that requires a decision. Who wouldn't want more choices? And I know marketing schemes or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about life, I guess. You know what I mean? Like life is so different than I guess what human theory thinks it's to be. And by what I mean is that life is so unpredictable, and life is almost infinity, right? Or I guess not human life is infinity, but the concept of life and the theories of life are almost are countable, probably not countably infinite, I guess, but infinite to the amount where it's a forever knowledge grab that nobody in the world knows everything, and because of that, it's infinity. Um, yeah. So another thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to find my haircut again, and I'm going into this another longer hair phase, but I'm gonna try to keep the sides short and just keep the top longer. It's right now past my eyebrows, between like probably at the bridge of my nose right now, and I'm gonna see if I can get it down to my tip of my nose. I think the only other time was the bowl cut phase, but I never got that in Sennin videos. So yeah, we're gonna go to a longer hair phase. Hopefully, we can win another intramural championship this next semester, and hopefully document the journey better. I really wish I could edit better, and maybe I will start editing more, but just doing one video per week and doing a collage, but with better edits. Maybe that'll be more entertaining. But I really do like having this more of a home video style editing and personal relationship with YouTube, or with everybody in my community. And I know I call myself Sennin, but I truly believe everybody that watches is also a Sennin, and I would like. Let's see, the snail got to the bottom. I would like everybody to live life like a Sennin, and that pretty much just means live life like a badass, and do what you want to do, go where you want to go. Oh, let's go. The Garami's in the middle of the temple. Oh, those two fish were just like battling in the air. Yeah, I think that people in life sometimes get lost in the weeds, including myself, in the hustle and bustle. And really, if you don't have time to reflect, then you're just continuing to grow or make decisions from the same information that the previous decisions were on. And you never really get to learn from your mistakes unless the mistake is so large it truly impacts you. But to be able to be a Sennin and to be able to be successful, I think, in life is to be able to grow from every instance and every interaction. And growth could literally be less than a millimeter, but I guess it's constant adaptation, kind of like what Darwinism or Darwin said, theory of evolution. those that change to optimize the situation are the ones that succeed and are the ones that continue to pass their philosophy. I don't think I've ever really talked about this on Sennin, but I have this theory in life called basically it's rules and philosophy that is just all universal, all throughout time, never changed. And I think there's some of these here. So let me give an example. I guess like Darwinism. I think Darwinism is a theory of life that is, or a theorem of life, I guess, because it isn't. I believe it to be true that those that change are more likely to succeed than those that don't change. And I think that's applicable to every single situation in life, every single field in life. Um, I think, yeah. Well, that's a huge one. I guess I'm kind of just my brain just stopped as I'm like delving deeper and deeper into that. But I won't really analyze it. I'll just let y'all think about it what you will, if you ever do think about it. Um, Another thing is I feel like I'm not here as a Sennin to lecture you, and I'm sure as a person watching, you really don't want to be lectured or given ideas, unless you're really searching for that content. And maybe some of my content is like that. I guess in this longer format, it probably is more of a philosophical debate in like the podcast and stuff. I'm not a huge person to talk about current day events. I guess like unless they're really big. Like I guess no, I'll talk about current day events if it affects like mass population, but not really like, oh, Susie talked to Joanne and they have this beef and drama now. I just don't find that very entertaining. I'd rather talk about quantum mechanics. Like recently, quantum entanglement has been being developed more and more now. I think we're able to send information between, I think it's like 12,000 kilometers away somehow through quantum entanglement. I quite don't understand it myself, but I do think it's like extremely interesting. So this was kind of a weird detour, but I hope uh, I hope everyone's Christmas and holidays were really good. If you don't celebrate Christmas, hopefully life's going well for you. And peace.